Okay, at this point we're ready to position the bridge and determine exactly where that's going to go. So in order to make sure that this bridge ends up in plane with the neck itself, what we want to do is first project that neckline down to the area where this bridge is going to glue on. So just put the straight edge right beside the fingerboard, and bear in mind that the neck is completely bolted on in its final position, and we'll just extend a pencil line right onto the guitar. We'll do the same on the other side. At this point now we know exactly where that fingerboard would extend into this area. Now, in order to position the bridge front to back, we want to use this tool that was included in the kit, and you'll notice that it has a little piece that projects out that actually fits right into the saddle position on the bridge. Now you'll notice it has a dot that would give the impression that it's supposed to fit directly in there. That's not necessarily the case. All we're interested in with this jig is strictly the scale position. This is actually used to hold the top for shipping. So we'll simply break this piece off. Now we simply have the scale length. So at this point, go ahead and pop the bridge into the jig and then bring this right down to the end. You may want to either put a block of wood right up against that end. Make sure you don't move it. And then at this point you now have the length of the bridge where you need to have it. And we'll go ahead and put a line for the front of the bridge. So the question is, do we have it positioned right side to side? So what we'll do is we'll go into the holes, the 1 and 6, and just draw 2 circles. Now the reason we do that is so that we can visually see where exactly that circle is in relation to the line we drew. And in this case, almost right out of the gate, I positioned it right on the money. Now if the circles were to the right or to the left, when you measure from the edge of the circle that you've drawn to the outside edge, outside line that you've put on here, then at that point you'd have to reposition in a new spot, moving it either to the left and right, draw new circles, and then get it centered. So at this point we know that this is dead on where we want to have that bridge. Typically what I'll do is take a couple of pieces of tape, set them on to the ends of the bridge, and find out one last positioning to make sure everything is exactly where I want it. Go ahead and tape it down. So now, just as a quick reality check, I'll pop this back in, and this should position right to the end of the fingerboard, which it does. So I know that that bridge now is positioned exactly where I need it to be.